I bought a used phone. Every photo in it is of me sleeping before I owned it. I found it on Craigslist last Tuesday. iPhone 11, mint condition, $200. Too good to pass up after my old phone finally died. The seller lived only 15 minutes away. An older man with kind eyes who said his grandson had upgraded and didn't need it anymore. Factory reset, good as new, he promised, counting the cash I handed him. I should have known something was off when he asked, "Which bedroom window faces east in your apartment?" I stammered that I lived in the basement with no real windows, and his smile faltered. But I brushed it off, thinking he was just making small talk. That night, I set up the phone, linked my accounts, and settled into my subterranean bedroom. Around midnight, a notification pinged. "Your memories are ready to view." Half asleep, I opened the Photos app expecting it to be empty. Instead, I found dozens of images, all dated within the past month. My breath caught in my throat. Every single photo showed me asleep in my bed, from different angles, different nights. My face peaceful, oblivious. The timestamps showed they were taken between 2:14 and 3:37 a.m. over 23 consecutive nights, ending the night before I bought the phone. My hands shook as I scrolled. In some photos, a dark figure cast a shadow at the edge of the frame. In others, the camera was positioned directly above my bed. I live alone. My door has 3 locks. The basement windows are barred. I called the police immediately. They took a report but seemed skeptical, suggesting the photos might be of someone who just looked like me, or perhaps were AI generated. When they verified the seller's identity using the address I provided, they found no one by that name had ever lived there. I couldn't stay in my apartment, so I drove to a motel, phone powered off and stuffed in the glove compartment. Sleep was impossible. Around dawn, I finally drifted off. A ping woke me. Somehow, the phone had turned itself on. With mounting dread, I looked at the notification. "New photo added to your library, 1 minute ago." It showed me asleep in the motel bed taken from the corner of the room. I hadn't heard a door open. No one had been there. As I stared in horror, a new message appeared. Not from any app, just words materializing on the screen. "You should have let me finish the collection. I only needed 7 more nights." I threw the phone against the wall. It didn't break. Tonight will be night 24. I've taped black paper over every camera lens, stuffed the phone in a metal box, and locked it in my car trunk. I've checked into another motel under a false name, paid cash. But as I sit here watching the door, I can't shake the feeling that it doesn't matter what I do. The old man's disappointed expression when I mentioned my basement apartment makes sense now. No east-facing windows meant no morning sun to banish whatever comes through the camera at night. I've been awake for nearly 40 hours. I can't stay awake forever. Whatever entity is collecting these images, whatever needs 30 nights of my sleeping form, it's not going to stop until it gets what it wants. My eyelids are so heavy now. Maybe I'll just rest them for a moment. Wait, did my phone just ping from inside the locked car outside?